I'm very happy to share to my viewers that, I was instrumental while I was serving as a National Horticulture Mission Director with Government of Kerala, as well heading the RKBY Directorship as the Project Planning and Monitoring Cell Director, Agriculture, Department of Agriculture, Government of Kerala. I know we could develop a few farmer clusters in agriculture and allied sector. I'm happy that our National Mission for Medicinal Plants is also NMMP, and the Ayush Department is also collaborating with this uh, workshop along with Just Agriculture, because I was part of it for a long period of 6 to 7 years under the Ayush Department as Mission Director for National Mission for Medicinal Plants in Kerala, the land of Ayurveda. And as you all know, we say that Indian economy, green economy or agroeconomy, and we rank second in the world agriculture production. As I mentioned in the introduction, contribute 14% of GDP with 70% of our total export is from agriculture sector with 17.19 billion US dollar as the agriculture export. Exploring the innovative startups in agriculture and allied sector, whether it is animal husbandry, fisheries, or any other agricultural engineering sector, it is required at this point of time. The potential for growth, India is a country with a large population and a growing economy. Huge demand for innovative solutions in these sectors are required. Startups are working towards addressing the challenges faced by farmers, industries, and consumers too. These contribute significantly to India's growth story. So we have to give emphasis on the uh, the developments happening on robotics, mechatronics, drone technology, sensors, use of artificial intelligence and machine learning for the betterment of agriculture development, either in the form of farmer producer company or in the form of startups, thereby helping our farming community as well as the youngsters who are running between pillar and post for finding a job, mostly draining out of the country. That we have to stop, thanks to the central government as well as state governments for various initiatives for bringing up startups in agriculture sector in India through improved farming practices like ArcGIS, AI days, aiming at increased productivity, increasing the efficiency and sustainability, which in turn will help to increase the market access, the supply chain efficiency and consumer satisfaction also will be built. And these agriculture startups in India will contribute in economic growth by financial inclusion as well as credit support. And it directly helps in technological innovations. And ultimately, the main objective of startups in agriculture is to create job opportunities, because nowadays people are not willing to work and toil in the soil, so everybody want white collar job, and we have to encourage these startups, especially in these advanced technologies which are happening all over the world, for creating more job opportunities for our youngsters. I'm mentioning here some few agri-animal startups which happened in India as Arav, Unmanned Systems, AgroStar, Absolute, Big Hat, ProFarm, DHAT, RML, AgTech, Keti Gadi, Ninja Cart, Milk Mantra. These are few Satviko. So these are few startups which have come up in recent past, and many of them are doing well. Agri-animal startups mainly working on, though there are a lot of ups and downs, these startups are all witnessing a surge in the innovative thinking. These startups are working on cutting edge technologies using artificial intelligence and machine learning, robotics and automation, digital marketing, business analytics, drone technology, etc. So these are the recent developments that are happening in this area. And there are certain popular government initiatives supporting startups like Digital Innovation Mission, National Agri Innovation Fund, Startup India, with larger financial support, credit support, and financial inclusion to these startups which are happening in the country. So it's a positive sign of action. The startups in the agriculture and allied sector are creating new opportunities for youngsters in India through fresh talent and innovative ideas, creation of innovative ideas, encouraging innovative ideas, passion for technology, then bringing sustainability into it. And youngsters can explore opportunities in areas such as research and development, R&D side of these, product design, supply chain management, marketing, and operations. These are few areas I'm highlighting as opportunities for youngsters in startups in agriculture and allied sector. Here I am showing certain startups or initiatives which are happening all over the country. Here I am mentioning about few on high-tech farming for increased reliability on crop production, productivity, when compared to open field cultivation, 3 to 10 times higher yield with quality producers can be obtained. Custom made producers can also be obtained. On the left, I am showing about the Preeti variety of bitter gourd, which are amenable or which are easily transportable from one place to other. Normally, in the case of bitter gourd, it will be bulged in the middle rather than elongated Preeti variety kind of thing. A lot of damages are happening while transport as well as handling and marketing. So these kind of innovative things and innovative varieties are coming up thanks to the state agriculture universities under the aegis of ICAR as well as under the Ministry of Agriculture of the concerned states. Quality producers are being prepared or produced by high-tech farming. Ideally suited for vegetables and flowers. In Maharashtra, a lot of flower growers are there working under the polyhouse. Again, thanks to the government of Maharashtra also for making a floriculture cluster and the export-oriented production is happening. I'm very happy to say that even the Dutch roses are being cultivated here, and it is being exported to the Dutch land for celebration of various functions and other events. Similarly, the off-season production is possible under the polyhouse cultivation. As you all know, that agriculture is gambling with monsoon. So even off-season time also we could produce vegetables, fruits, and flowers. And all other natural resources are needed at minimum. Wastage is minimized, and the productivity can be enhanced. Effective and efficient use of nutrients and other natural resources, producing quality produce free of blemishes, monitors and controls the instability of various ecological systems with lesser labor, with reduction in the production cost by 50 to 75%. And of course, the work efficiency can be improved 80% to 90%. These are the advantages of the ester years of high-tech farming, which is now slowly taken over by all advanced AI, ML, mechatronics, automation, sensors, and all. Here I would like to mention the role of startups in India India has established more startups in the past years, making it the ecosystem with the most rapid growth. Total valuation of startups in India surpassed $1 billion, indicating that there will be a numerous top startups in India coming up in this financial year 2023-24. India has already established a solid reputation within the global startup community. It is time to ensure the success of agri startups and propel India to the forefront. So here I'm just mentioning an example of a software engineer turned agriculturist. Organic cucumber produced over the rooftop of a terrace building. This gentleman was working in the techno park of the Trivandrum, capital of Kerala, turned to an agriculturist producing quality cucumber and making good money. Mr. Shafiq, yeah, a software engineer turned agriculturist, doing rooftop gardening of quality salad cucumber production on the rooftop. And again, I'm going back to the startups. Startups of organizing user producer groups, linking farmers to market, engaging in research planning and technology selection, enabling changes in policies, and linking producers to a range of other support and service network. Plastic waste, another important concern, cutting down the plastic waste. Startups have the immense potential to address the proximate challenges faced by the conventional agriculture and change the face of the agriculture scenario in the country. And here I'm mentioning about the opportunities through government support. Minister of Agriculture, Farmers Welfare, Government of India implemented a program called Innovation and Agri-Entrepreneurship Development under the umbrella of RKVY, Rashtriya Krishi Vikas Yojana, Raftar, to provide financial and technical support for nurturing agri startups, including agri-tech startups using digital techniques. To a total of 799 startups in the field of agriculture and allied sector have been initiated by the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. Similarly, government is playing as a catalyst in the growth of agri-tech. Leadership is given to the National Center for Management and Agriculture Extension in Hyderabad, MANAGE. They are giving the leadership training programs as well as fundamental agri-tech leadership program serving as a catalyst. Government of India is also planning to grant 2,000 crore or around $270 million for computerization of PACs, primary cooperative societies, primary agriculture credit societies, or primary agriculture cooperative societies, with the primary aim of benefiting cooperatives through digital technology. Then Atma is also playing an important role, which is initiated by the Ministry of Agriculture, which facilitates retrieval of data and data entry from web-based portals via regular mobile phone without using the internet. The agency is operationalizing more than a dozen services of innovative technologies to the farmers. The current status is that, in last year budget, a lot of funding was kept for agri startups, and our agri new age companies could mobilize around 89,066 crore through initial public offering IPO, which is the highest in the last decade. Similarly, I'm mentioning some schemes related to agribusiness, like Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana, Neem Coated Urea, NCU, Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinjai Yojana for irrigation and micro irrigation, efficient irrigation system use. Then Paramparagat Krishi Vikas Yojana, PKVY, that is related to organic farming and supporting the indigenous technical know-how and traditional knowledge upkeeping and all. National Agriculture Market, ENAM, the micro irrigation fund, MIF. So these kind of schemes are supporting the startups in India. startups in agriculture and animal husbandry sectors are creating exciting opportunities for youngsters in India. These startups are leveraging technology to solve real world problem and create value for farmers, industries, and consumers. Youngsters can explore a range of career opportunities in these sectors and contribute to India's growth story. Here, I would like to mention a few more points related to the use of recent advances in technology, like drone technology, keep and maintenance of drones, training, the upkeep and maintenance of drone are to be a newer area which is opened up. What I understood is in Maharashtra itself, few drone upkeep and maintenance training programs are being initiated. In fact, our agricultural university, our agricultural and technical university, we have a machinery testing center, and along with that, we are planning to start a diploma course on drone keep and maintenance, because drones are being used large scale for agricultural operations like pest disease management, diagnosing symptoms using artificial intelligence, then spraying of insecticide, pesticides, and herbicides in the field very efficiently, cutting down the labor cost very precisely, because that is a major gap which is a concern as far as the pesticide residue is concerned. Because as the in the introductory part, it is told that I am serving as a member for FSSAI on pesticide residue. You know, indiscriminate use of pesticides, fungicides, and agri-chemicals, it leads to a lot of health-related issues as well as degradation of the soil health also. So in order to cut down that, the precise application of all these PP chemicals, handling of PP chemicals precisely is a need of the hour. So in that, a drone can support a lot. What I understood is, government of Kerala has come up with a very wider program under LSG department, that as the labor cost is the highest in the country there, labor wage is about 700 to 850 rupees per day. So cutting down the labor cost for agricultural operations and allied sector operations, drones are going to be used in a large scale at the panchayat level, block level, and district level. So once a huge volume of drones are coming to rule the agriculture and allied sector, certainly upkeep and maintenance is a big issue that has to be addressed. That is why my university, we are going to start a diploma course in drone upkeep and maintenance course. Similarly, use of sensors, for irrigation purpose, use of a smart farm system, use of ArcGIS or AI connect systems. Again, there also the sensors need to be properly handled. Sensors are to be appropriately used. Awareness must be given to the farming community on a master trainer basis. In that, thanks to Atma scheme, Atma in all the states, they are doing very well. Bridging the gap between, or narrowing down the gap between the R&D units or the state agricultural universities and farming community farmers, bringing down the gap between these 2 points, serving as a connectivity. Atma schemes are working on creating awareness among farmers on precise use of PP chemicals as well as timely use of all these chemicals. So that part is also coming up very well. So startups on these areas like sensors, drones are come up. Another important thing is, as a necessary evil, the COVID situation has opened up a wider door for all of us, all the farming community and those who are working on in this sector, including startups, to think about the digital marketing. So selling of producers produced by the farmers. And when there is a glut in production or overproduction, getting appropriate pricing is a very difficult thing as far as the farmers are concerned. We witnessed this year the price of tomato, as well as now we are witnessing the price of onion. Sometimes when the glut in production happens, the onion price goes rock bottom price. Farmers are in a very misery state. Similarly with the tomato also. Thanks, this year our farmers could produce good volume of tomato, as well as the cost of tomato also was very high. So they got good money. In this point of time, I would like to mention all the listeners that startups in the digital marketing is the needed hour. Online marketing or digital marketing of the agriculture producers. For that, startups should come up. Efficient use of inputs. For that, few startups have come up in Maharashtra for advising the farmers based on the soil health card, as well as soil fertility status analysis. In Sangli, in Dasgaon and other areas of this southwestern Maharashtra area, some youngsters, they joined together, and some startups on soil test based recommendation giving, collecting soil sample, analyzing the soil sample, giving appropriate recommendation to the farming community, the startup in private sector. It has come up very well, especially for grape growers, as well as for the vegetables cultivating farmers of this southwestern Maharashtra. Similarly, the Nasik area for grapes, as well as in Nagpur area for oranges, along with the grape net, orange net. Along with that, startups are coming up in those areas, especially for supporting the technology transfer process from lab to land. So these kind of startups are coming up. It is an encouraging thing, and agriculture will ever exist in the country, and it has to be for supporting the agriculture and allied sector production, processing, value addition, branding, and merchandising. Startups should come up very well, and they have a great role to play. Thank you very much for patient listening.